here's a question for you. Would you rather have financial stability by managing your debt or saving strategically? Well, the answer is you can have both. And here to share tips on helping you navigate both is Clark County Credit Union's Director of Business Development, Craig Farley. Good morning, Craig. How you doing?
Good, great to see you. How are you doing this morning?
I'm very, very good. Thank you so much for asking. So this can obviously be a huge challenge for some people out there. How do you guys at Clark County Credit Union make this possible?
Well, it's a great question, and the time is perfect because America's Save Week is coming up April 7th through the 11th. And one of their emphasis this year is paying off debt is savings. So every month you pay off your obligations, all your utilities, all the things you have to pay. And then hopefully you have a little money left over. You can take some of that money and apply it towards a savings. For example, an emergency fund. Take some of that money and apply it towards paying down your debt. And it doesn't have to be a lot. A little bit adds up over time. But you don't have to choose one over the other. You can actually do both.
Yeah, that dual thing is kind of a new way of looking at things. So could you explain to some of our viewers at home how actually paying off your debt is actually a form of saving?
Yes. So when you borrow money, remember you're not going to pay back only the amount you borrow. You're going to pay back more, which is interest. The higher the interest rate, the more costly that loan is going to be for you over time. So if you can consistently make extra payments on that debt, a couple of things happen. One, your credit score can go up and you're going to pay that loan faster, so you're going to pay less interest. And when that loan is paid off, you'll free up those funds you can now apply towards your savings goals, like that emergency fund, which you want to have, because unexpected things do come up and you don't want to have to go back into debt to cover that. So you'll have that money saved to cover that. And there's long-term savings you're going to want to prepare for, such as weddings, vacations, retirement. And so paying off debt is a great tool towards your saving goals.
Yeah, debt can be overwhelming and all-consuming to a lot of people. It feels like you're running in place. So what's the first step that someone can take to get everything under control?
The first step is you want to take action. And the thing you want to do is you want to come up with a balanced budget that makes sense for you. And don't forget to pay yourself. So when you're listing your obligations, like your utilities and all that you have to pay, put your savings on that list. Treat your savings as utility that you have to pay every month. And remember, it doesn't have to be a lot. A little bit adds up over time. Also on that budget, include making extra payments on your debt. So if you're what I'm trying to say here is if you're dedicated and consistent, what you're going to do is you're going to increase your savings and you're going to lower your debt all at the same time by using that balanced budget.
What are some things that people can bear in mind if they feel overwhelmed by it, or if they don't feel like they're saving enough? Where do they need to position themselves to make sure that they're getting somewhere rather than feeling like they're not getting anywhere at all?
Keep a chart. I would keep a ledger for both my debt and my savings. And your goals are opposite. Your goal for savings is to make those numbers go up, and your goal for debt is to make them come down. And every month, if you're consistent about applying a little bit to each, watching those bars go up and down in the right directions, that gives you the motivation to keep doing it, and you can actually see that it's working.
Yeah, Craig, one other thing, people think about percentages. What should be a minimum amount people should be thinking about trying to put towards, a retirement plan or planning for the future? Is it 5% of your income, 10%? What should be the goal here for people?
It's a good question, and the answer is it's different for everybody because we're not all in the same economic world. Some of us make more than others. Some of us have more debt than others. I would say whatever is comfortable for you. Whatever you can apply towards savings and still manage to live the life the way you want. And the same thing for your debt. You got to make it comfortable for your own situation. I would say in savings, you want to have at least a month's worth of your salary saved up to cover emergencies.
Yes.
That should be your first goal, is to get that emergency fund saved up.
Yeah.
And as far as your debt goes, whatever you can manage, those extra payments, maybe it's one extra payment. Maybe it's an extra payment plus a little bit more applied towards interest. But for everybody, it's different. But whatever is comfortable for you to do.
That's great.
It shouldn't be painful.
Yeah, sure. That's great. Where can viewers go and find free financial tools to help with debt management and budgeting?
We have a great free financial resource called Bonsai. It has financial calculators, financial coaches, worksheets. It even has games that you can play with your kids, and it gives you the tools you need to build so you can achieve your saving goals. And you can find that on our website at CCCULV.org.
Craig, thank you so much for your time this morning. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. You can learn more about all this and various other services Clark County Credit Union offers by visiting CCCULV.org.